What up, what up, what up, y'all? This is Isaiah Fowler, founder of SWAV Eyewear and also SWAV Agency. And today we got a good episode for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, man, be sure to subscribe. We are dropping 2 episodes per week, and we are really diving into direct to consumer, this whole philosophy, and I really want to, not change people's minds, but expose people to a new way of thinking. And I want to help you get more money, right? I want to help you get more, have more margins in your business, help you have more equity, and really just help you have a more healthy business, because I feel like direct to consumer is the only business model that really makes sense, right? For where we're at in the world, right? COVID taught us last year that nothing is really, from a perspective of like having your product in stores and stuff like that, you gotta know how to make money on the internet, right? And not from a hustling perspective, but if you have a brand or a company, right? Because there's a difference between a company and a brand. But if you have a company and you really want to, take this thing to the next level, you gotta be able to master the art of increasing your online sales. And that philosophy is direct to consumer. That is a direct to consumer mentality and mindset, right? So I work with brands and I help them from a strategical perspective on how we're going to grow their revenue, how we're going to grow their online sales, et cetera, et cetera. And I also have my own eyewear company that we're actually growing right now as well. We have handmade eyewear, and it's pretty dope. Inspirational eyewear, quotes on the inside of the temples to inspire you to never give up on your dreams and your vision, right? So today we got an episode for you. We got a topic, and we're going to be talking about more does not equal more, right? So less is actually more. And so we're going to really, dive into that concept, right? So there's like this misconception that the more you do, the more money you make. And on the surface level, it sounds like it's right? It sounds true. But that is actually the complete opposite. And I'm going to break it down as to why and how. But so let's just think about this really quick. The one thing I've learned, well, not the one, but one very important thing I've learned in business, having a direct to consumer brand, growing a direct to consumer brand, right? Simplicity is so key, right? The amount of simplicity that you should strive to have in your business is like super high. The simpler you keep it, the more efficient your business is going to be, right? You want to think about it like this. You can be making a lot of money, but if you're not efficient, what's the point? Right? What is the point of making millions of dollars if you're not efficient? You want to get efficient in your business. These big brands, they're very simple in their back-end operations, in how they do things, right? And I feel like, a lot of entrepreneurs, they say they want to be a big brand, but they're everywhere, right? Because they think it's the illusion of more. The more I do, the more I'm going to make. The more I do, the more I make. It's not the case, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Isaiah. I'm a direct-to-consumer strategist, right? And I really, work with brands on their direct-to-consumer strategy. So less is more, right? A lot of people have a business model where they're always dropping a new product, right? And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you understand your strategy behind doing that. And at some point, when will it stop? Right? And here's what I mean. If you're looking to get a big investor, or not a big investor, but an investment of a large amount of money to really scale your company, or one day you want to get acquired. At some point, they're going to want to see revenue high without you releasing a new product. Feel what I'm saying? Let's say you're making $75,000 a month. But in that $75,000 a month, you have, let's say, 2 new launches, right? So you do 2 new launches a month. And let's say that $75,000, let's say 50,000 of it is from new launch products, right? What that means is you really only made $25,000, right? Of sustainable income. Because what starts to happen is you start to mold your audience and your customer base, and you start to get them used to always just having new products. So now you got to start asking yourself, how much does it cost me to launch a new product? A lot of people don't even know what it really costs them to launch a new product. So let's think about it. For me, eyewear. To launch a new collection, right? We got the eyewear. We got the cases. Designing of the eyewear. We have the marketing assets, right? Graphics, video, right? And then, how much will I need to spend in order to actually, get this collection off the ground? So that's roughly maybe 20K, right? But instead of launching a whole new collection, why don't I just launch a new product inside of a current collection I have if I want to do a new launch? Or why don't I just spend more money on marketing to sell what I already have? See what I'm saying? Here's the thing. You want to have a core group of products that are evergreen, that can sustain your business and also allow it to grow. And then you can launch some products. But you don't want to get to a point where you're launching new products 2-3 times a month or 1 time a month. Because now it's like a rapper, right? This is the difference between being a hit artist or actually having, some solid classic albums. Or do you want to be that sports team that one year they're in the playoffs and the next year they didn't even win, 20 games? Or do you want to be that team that every year they're in competition to win a championship, right? You don't want to be chasing new drops. And see, this is how you build a real business. It's actually very boring. Once you can figure out and learn and master how to sell the same product over and over again, that's when you know you got something, right? Because if you're always launching a new product, you put yourself on a hamster wheel within your own business. You haven't proven to yourself that you can sell the same product to more people. See, that's the name of the game. Is it about, and you can answer this for yourself, right? Would you rather sell the same product to millions of people or sell millions of product to the same people? The choice is yours, right? But this is just a different perspective for you to look at it. So look at your business. If your business has been stale and you haven't had a new product, then it might be good to release a new product, to create a campaign and stuff like that, right? But if you always releasing products for 1 month, let's say you on average release 1 and 2 new products per month. For 1 month, don't release a new product and see how your revenue is affected, right? If your revenue is greatly affected, then you got to figure out, damn, I need to start creating sustainability and consistency. Your business should be able to thrive off the same products, at least for, 3 months, a quarter, right? Because that is going to increase your profits. Because you can make, people think that, oh, we want to do $1 million, this year. We got to have these new products. And then I go look into their back end and I see this product only sold this. This product only sold that. I'm like, yo, you don't need new products. You need more marketing. You need more content, right? You need to actually start selling what you already have. A lot of people, 1 and 2 products is making, 60% of your revenue. That's a lot of businesses. So it's like, yo, why don't we slow down and actually look at the actual data of what we're doing here? And that's what I mean when I say I have a strategical branding agency. We go into the actual data, the whole back end of your business, to really see where we at and what we need to do. I guarantee you, we can work together and we can increase your revenue without doing anything extra by just me analyzing your data and seeing where you're at. That's the power of knowing your data and knowing the stories behind the numbers and behind the revenue, right? You don't have to always release a new product. Yeah, it's exciting, but you want your revenue? Let me ask you this. Would you rather have to drop a new product every month in order to make $75,000 a month? Or would you rather be able to sell the same products that you've been selling and be able to make $50K a month? See what I'm saying? I would rather sell the same product over and over making $50K a month than having to do a new product drop every month and I'm doing $75K a month. Yeah, it's more money, it's more revenue, but it's also more expensive, right? You need more content, you don't need more products. You need more marketing, you don't need more products. You need to go deeper inside of your marketing rather than always trying to create something new. It's about mastery, right? A lot of people don't really know what they're selling. And a lot of people, if you took away a new product, they wouldn't be able to survive in their business because that's how they're surviving. Now it looks like they're thriving, but they're really surviving because the second they don't have a new product release, revenue is affected. You don't want that, right? You want to be able to have something consistent that you can build upon and grow upon. And then you want to be able to plan out your drops as well, right? So these are some things to really think about, right? Less is more. Simplicity is key. These are corporate strategies, right? This is how the big dogs play. Less is more. Simplicity is key. So get more simple in your business. It's not about the flashy stuff. It's not about being flashy. But what it is about is being simple and being efficient, being effective, and being, like a sharpshooter, right? Like a sniper. That's what it's really about. So you want to take that approach with your business rather than just like doing a whole bunch of stuff and always new. It don't always go like that, right? So that's what I really wanted to say today, right? Less is more. You don't always have to, do something new. You just got to master what you already have. And then you'll see a great difference in your business. All right. So if you like this, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Starts With a Vision on YouTube. We're going to keep this going. Always remember that everything you do in life starts with a vision. Hit me up if you want to work with me, and we'll get you right on a strategy tip and really revolutionize your business and how you look at everything. All right. So always remember everything starts with a vision. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.